In the driveway today, it's time for the ceramic coating update spectacular. We're updating you on all the things going on the old Telluride. Was on vacation all last week, so it went on a little road trip. Rained the entire week, so nasty conditions. Nice good traffic film, road film, rain. Everything that the rain loosens up on the road is now slung down the side. Parked under trees, so it's got some good tree soot mixed in there. This one is going to be a good update, but we're updating you on the spray sealants. We know Griots has been looking good. How does it look after a rough week? We'll find out today. We got the Baddest ceramic coatings update over here with Hydro Light, Max, and Advance on the passenger side door. We got the glass coatings, Armor, Rain Dance, and CCI glass. All three performed amazing last week through the rain. They look great. Steel, I can't tell if any of them's taking a hit just yet. We'll see how they look like in today's wash. We got the ceramic coatings on the hood, which are Blue Collar 7, Stoner Paint Ceramic, and this is Restore and Protect, but I don't have the bottle for the 5-year DIY, but we got that on there over here to the right side as well. We got the No Hypes on the driver's side front fender, and we got Ethos Easy Peasy ceramic coating on the left fender. Over on the driver's side door panel, we got the brand new freshly applied. Right before we left, we got Metal Coat F2 from Nasiol, which was looking really good through the week. Immortal, here, let's scoot these over. We got Nasiol in the middle. Immortal over on the right side of the driver door panel. And Nxtzen 365 Pro, you can see it's got some sweat beads because once you mix it up, you want to put it in your freezer. So put it in your closest deep freeze solution package to make sure that bad boy doesn't harden up in the bottle for you, so you can use it on more jobs. But there you go, massive update today. Let's go check out the condition of the panels to see what we're working with on today's update. Let's start with the sealants back here. It's so funny when these would get rained on, you could still clearly see the Griot square on so this is kind of the water-based ceramic spray coatings. This is the solvent-based ceramic coating, so we should get more ceramic-like properties from these three bad boys right here. Nxtzen's right here, Nasiol's right here, and Immortal's right here. So you can kind of see, hard to tell, but you can kind of see the level of dirt on each panel. They're kind of the same down at the lower, but as you go up, you can start to see a difference. So you can see as you go from Nxtzen to Nasiol, and then to Phoenix, there definitely is a difference. You can see the tape lines here and here. Tape line is the dirtiest part, but it looks like Nxtzen up top stayed the cleanest of the three, and it's arguable which one's dirtier between Nasiol and the Phoenix one. But very interesting, this one does appear the cleanest, but I was seeing a lot of beading from the Nasiol section through the week. You see the windshield has a, let's go to this side real quick, nice layer. I noticed on the drive home, this layer of tree soot and traffic film definitely clogged it up. I expect these all to not look great on this first rinse off, but because it took me a little while to wipe all this off and get the windshield back hydrophobic. But they did bounce back and respond really well to the wiper blades. So really good glass coatings, that's what you want to see. Got the No Hypes up here in the front. Looking dirty. DIY, Stoner Car Care, BC7, all looking nice and dirty, that kind of deal. Probably got some mineral deposits going on. Easy peasy, I bet it's not having a good time. As we know, it likes to kind of clog up a little faster than the rest of them. Then the big beefy boys, CCI Advance, C6, what's this one called? The diamond one. And this section is Ethos Max. And you can clearly see the tape line in the middle of these. You can see the gloss from both coatings is spectacular. The gloss from these two also the same. So these coatings really give you a nice increase in gloss depth and performance. The tape line, yeah, you can see those two tape lines very prominently. You can see it there. There's the edge of the tape line, yeah, here and here. But the Ethos Max one is like super visible. So I'd say just from trying to track down the tape lines, Ethos Max has a really nice, definite line. but you can see all three doing work. So by far, I think the most three visible coatings on the Telluride are those three heavy duty, super thick coatings from C6, Ethos, and CCI. But all right, let's do the first rinse and see what we're looking. Like I said, I do expect these to be pretty flat on the initial rinse because of what I was seeing on the windshield on the way back. Let's check it out. There you go, DIY. Looking rough on the front. So definitely not hydrophobic as usual, but still showing through pretty good. Let's check out the spray sealants. Only the griotte square and, well, armor detail might be poking through there. It's in it's in the best spot. Griottes though, they don't give a dang. Let's check out Phoenix, EOD, Nasiol, and Nxtzen, and uh-oh. You see these three took a beating. Through the week, as this is the hardest part of the vehicle to be on, especially through a rough week. Had just applied them. They probably had about a 24-hour cure time before the road trip. So we're really putting them to the test. You can see on the cleaner parts of the Nasiol Nxtzen showing through. No hype 3, looking pretty flat as well, but beating in the middle there. No hype 1. No hype 1 finally not ferociously beating like before, but definitely looking better than no hype 3. But better spot as well. Let's check out the stoner section. Woo-wee. I told you they were gonna look rough this week, but still, it's still pushing water off. DC7. Check out the glass coating. Oh, it looks like yeah, definitely need a good wash. I was gonna say one was pulling ahead of the other, but on the second rinse there, it looked okay. Here's the, easy peasy. Definitely took a hit back there. Definitely stayed cleaner in the front. All right, let's check out CCI Advanced. Woo, even the heavy hitters, C6 and Ethos Max. It was a nasty, nasty week for sure. So you see, even the heavy hitters aren't looking too great after a nasty week of weather and a road trip, looking just like the other ones on the other side. So after initial rinse, I told you it was going to be looking rough. That's why we're busting out the foam decon from Nxtzen. This wash is sponsored by Nxtzen. They're coming in to sponsor the cleaner cast for the month of August. So they're going to be doing some cool giveaways just like this foam decon. Been testing it out, as you've seen on the channel, for a few weeks now. Phenomenal stuff. I got it diluted 1-to-1 in the foam cannon with the purple metering tip. So the dilution is a lot stronger than what I'm using it, but we got the purple metering tip. I did dilute it 1-to-1 in the foam cannon. So that's probably, I'm thinking like a 20-to-1 dilution. But this is some strong stuff, specifically formulated to maintain hydrophobic effect on coatings and protection. So let's give it the foam down, let it dwell, and then give it the rinse off and see what we improved. There we go. We're gonna let that foam decon dwell. Let it do its thing. Alrighty, it's been about 60 seconds, minute and a half of letting them dwell. You can see it's starting to sheet off the no hypes. So let's get it rinsed off and see how these are looking after the initial rinse, and see if we restored anything with the foam decon. So first up is the paint sealant. All right, go check out the water part. So here we go. We got griots looking like the sole survivor in this one, boys. All right, next up, Phoenix EOD. Let's check it out. Nasiol and Nxtzen. Whew, they're looking rough. They need a contact wash for sure. Glass coating. Starting to see where the wipers have worn on the coatings for sure. Check out the no height. Alright, that's no height 3. Let's check out no height 1. Oh yeah, it helped no height 1 a lot. Check out DIY. Oh yeah, it helped that a lot. Stoner, car share. Yep, helped it out a lot. All right, BC7. Oh yeah, nice tight water beads are returning. Easy peasy's gonna need some help. Let's see if we can help it out. Good up here. Needs a contact down there for sure. Black Rhino and armor glass. So again, you can definitely see where the wipers are starting to take effect. We'll see if they bounce back from a contact wash. CCI Advanced. C6 Hydro Light, Ethos Max. So again, all three looking rough. They need a contact wash. Let's get to it. First up, we'll give our ceramic spray water-based sealants a wash. Let's give them a double dose today. All right. Next up, the heavier duty solvent-based ceramic spray coatings definitely need a good bath. They had a rough week, everybody. Might have to reapply these, you never know, but we'll see how they bounce back. Let's give that a dunk. All right, let's give half the stoner a wash. DIY coating and the no hypes. Let's give the other half of stoner car care a nice little bath. And BC7. And now Ethos easy peasy. Would appreciate a nice hand wash. Get another Dunkski. Now let's get over here. CCI, C6, and Ethos Max. Let's give it a flip. Do this lower half again because it was just real bad. All right. Now, let's try this again, see if we have to pull out some water spot remover. Because ceramic water-based spray sealant. Let's check them out. Ooh, I think we might be reaching the end of the line when it comes to these bad boys. I believe this is about 3 months for these. As you can see, we've gone completely flat. But I'll pull out some water spot remover here in a minute just to make sure. Let's check out the solvent-based spray and white coatings. Oh no. Phoenix did not like the, it wanted some more cure time for sure. It's not looking good. Like I said, we'll pull out the water spot remover, but Nasiol bounced right back. It's looking phenomenal. Nxtzen in the hardest spot is looking really, really good as well. You can tell down here it's having a little problem, but a little water spot remover I think will clean that up. Man, Phoenix COD had a rough week for sure. It would have probably benefited from a little bit longer cure time. Glass coatings. Oh, did I wash the glass? I don't think I washed the glass. Hold on. Pause the show. Pause the show. All right, here we go. All right, other side. Give it a real good scrub. I'm telling you, the road film, the traffic film, the tree soot, there's some bad stuff. Let's see if this works. Swivel gun's supposed to, yeah, unkink me there. There we go. Let's see. Pop that one out. Yep. All right. This is a good gun. I don't care what anybody says. All right. Glass coating. Oh, looks like CCI. Oh, it slowed down for sure. Looks like Black Rhino has too, though. Definitely you can see where the wipers are starting to make their mark. But, I mean, they're still going, though, so. Armor has the benefit of, it only catches 65% of the wiper. So in this corner, Armor's looking real good. But you can see if I'd have brought some invisible glass and some glass towels and cleaned it by hand instead of having to clean it going down the road with the wipers, kind of reactivate the coatings, they would be in much better health. But we're trying to get to the end of this anyway, right? We want to see some results. So this was the heavy wiper abuse on these 3 coatings. And they are now fighting it out for sure. All right, no hype. No hype 3. Bounced back pretty good. Definitely a lot slower. No hype 1 is amazing. DIY 5. Still looking good. Stoner car care. Looks phenomenal. DC7. There you go. All 3 of them bad boys bounced back. Really, really nice. Easy peasy. Looking a lot better. Definitely want some water spot down there. CCI Advanced. It bounced back pretty good. C6 Hydro. There you go. And Ethos Max. There you go. All 3 of them bounced back phenomenally. Let's go get a bottle of water spot remover and go one more round for old time's sake. Got the DIY Detail water spot remover. You can see the griot square has already started to make a comeback. But so is I see the resist square still as well. Kind of see some on the armor detail supply too. So it might just need a little water spot, little WSR action. All right, let's give it a rinse. So there you go. I'm not seeing any justifiable square on the right side of the panel, in my opinion. So I think everything on that side died. Armor and resist, I'm really not seeing too much from them. But Griot's undisputedly is still there. And boys, I think this is over. I mean, look, everybody's, sheeted flat, and the Griot's is still so I think we can finally call it quits on this one. If you want to see the Griot square compete, maybe against something else, I really need to redo it against the DIY ceramic gloss, because ceramic gloss, I realized my bottle, if I still have the picture, I'll pop it up right here. It looked a little dingy from the bottle I got recently from Glovebox. So maybe we do a little rematch. We do some one-on-ones, Griot's ceramic gloss again, side by side, further on the same plane of the panel this next time, and get a fair shot at them. Let's see if, oh yeah, we got spray water spot remover. So anyway, let's see if Phoenix EOD can make a comeback. or not, because it was in dire situations. It did not like the last week of travel at all. Definitely could have benefited from the longer cure time. Maybe we put that up against Griot, see who wins in a battle of solvent versus water base. All right, let's give it the rinse off. There we go. We got some life back into it. You see how phenomenally Nxtzen looks and Nasiol. Phenomenal, especially after a rough week. Phoenix, still not looking too great, but we did get it back sheeting. That definitely knocked some more stuff off of it, but it's just nowhere near competing on the level of Nxtzen or Nasiol's. All right, these, oh yeah, I keep forgetting the water spot. How about we water spot? No, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. All right, a little no hype and a little DIY action. How about these? Don't need it, but you know what? Sprayer breaking. All right, we'll do this whole side here. Let it go in. Yes, I know you're supposed to, wipe it in. I get good results just spraying it, rinsing it off. It shouldn't be, it's been a week since I washed it, so it shouldn't need a full wipe in. But, All right. Black Rhino 3. Oh, yeah, that bounced back pretty good. It was never an aggressive beater, so it's still doing good. No Hype 1, though, is as aggressive as a beater as it gets. Even down here, DIY. Still looking good. All right, let's spray down the rest of Stoner and BC7 and easy peasy. We'll go ahead and get these 3 too. Even though they didn't really need it, but you know what? We want them to stay in tip-top Magoo, right? Make it fair. Easy peasy. Bounce back. Still a little slow down here. CCI Advance. Definitely like that water starter mover. C6 Hydro and Ethos Max. Phenomenally bounced back. That's good stuff. So there you go, folks. That was the mega update. I think all have fallen on the spray sealant test. Griot's is the last man standing. It is victorious. Go to AutoZone. Buy locally. There you go. What is this, $24.99 or something? It's a solid buy. A little harder application than the other 3. I thought it was still pretty easy though. Nothing to complain about, but if you want a slightly easier application, you get the other ones, but undoubtedly, it's magic. I don't know what else to say about it. All right, so then we got the glass coatings. Definitely took a hit this week from the windshield wipers, but they're still going strong, all 3, so no one's dropped out. Unfortunately, on the solvent side of things with the spray coatings, Nxtzen and Nasiol proved to be heavy hitters. Immortal did not like I don't know if it's 24-hour cure time, the humidity, something. It didn't like something, but it's the only one to drop out this week. It's still slightly hanging around, so we're not going to toss it off the cart just yet. We're going to let it sit around, might park it in the sun, let it bake a little bit, see if it wants to make a comeback next week on next week's wash. You never know. And, we'll talk to Aaron. You never know with these things, so we'll see if it makes a comeback or not. This may be one you want to give 48 hours plus, give it the whole week, and might have to reapply it against old Griot's and see how it stacks up, water-based versus solvent-based. You never know how it'll go. The no hypes look phenomenal. I mean, there's, dirt cheap. There's nothing more I can really say about them. There's no hype. So see what you get. $15, 1 year, $25, 3 year. Good job, Brad. The 3 on the front have been going strong. I think it's been, what month is this? We're almost to August, so almost 8 months with these 3 heavy hitters doing good. Easy peasy still. Still doing its thing on the side. It clogs up faster than all these heavier duty coatings, but easy peasy is still going strong for sure. And if you don't want easy peasy and you want max, you get you some max. It's gonna kick back like a beast. It's coming strong with just a wash, that kind of deal. Advanced hydro lights still looking good. So everything had a rough week this week. As you can see, it put an end to the water-based sealant. It almost completely took out a solvent-based sealant. All the coatings successfully bounced back. The glass coatings are definitely starting to take a hit. So it's about to start getting interesting on the old Telluride updates. Shout out to Nxtzen sponsoring this wash with foam decon. They sent that over, and they did send over Nxtzen 365 Pro as well. But so did Nasiol and Phoenix COD as well. So they were all sent to the channel to test. So we'll get them on the Cleaner Cast real soon to talk about this good stuff, how to effectively use their lineup. Their 2-part spray sealant here that you got to put in the freezer. I got to put this mug back so we keep the juice going strong. So if you got you a deep freeze solution package, make sure you put that mug in there for safekeeping, all that good stuff. Keep it good. Metal coat, I freaking love metal coat, man. That's some good stuff. But that's all I got for this one. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll be back for another wash probably next week. I might let them cook a couple weeks. You never know. I might wind up applying something. You never know that either. That's all I got for this one, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And yes, I already broke the foam cannon mount on this McKillen's. Totally my fault, not the McKillen's fault. Backed into the foam cannon, straight ripped it off. So that's all I got for this one. Catch you on the next one.